Monster Game Management Productions presents
back here on the clover food plot. You've probably seen this food plot in a couple of my videos. We've had a few nice bucks in here. Last year I had a big 9-pointer and a big buck we call daggers in here. But I'm actually going to be changing this food plot into a fall blend. It's been clover for 4 years, and right here behind us on the other side of these weeds I've got about 7.5 to 8 acres of alfalfa. So the deer mostly hit the alfalfa. They're not really keying on the clover anymore. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and start getting some soil samples. I got a bucket here, and we got our Whitetail Institute soil sample kits. You know, this is a vital step in food plots. A lot of guys skip this step, but soil is what you have to have good crops. You know, just like a farmer, they're not going to skip steps, and if they do, they're not going to have a good crop. So make sure when you're out doing your food plots, get a soil sample. And I like to do it well in advance of when I'm planting my food plots. I won't plant these food plots until August, but I'm already thinking about what I need to do, where I need to go, how I need to do it before I even get close to that time. So it's just a tip for everybody. One thing you really need to make sure and do is go around and get samples from different areas. I'll probably take one here in the corner, one in another corner, one in another corner, maybe a couple in the middle, and then mix them up real thoroughly and use that to send in as my sample. Right here, we moved probably 50-60 yards we moved, and we're getting another sample here, so just keep that in mind. You want to help, yeah? One more? Oh, thank you, lady. You're a good helper. Dirt. It's dirt. Stomp it back down. Thank you, lady. You having fun? Well, I went around to all the spots I wanted to get some samples from, and I collected about a half a bucket, which is a lot more dirt than what you need, but I'll mix it up real good and send the sample in. I'll get the shovel down in there and mix it around real good. Make sure I get a really good sample. This is about a 2-acre food plot, so it's a good chunk here. And we've got about 8.5 acres of alfalfa right across the way there. I'll open the kit and I'll get my sample bag, and easy to use. It's got a little line on it that just says fill to here. I mean, it's pretty simple. Got a few rocks in it. I try to take them out of the sample. How are you, lady? You gonna help daddy? You wanna get a handful of dirt, put in here? Get some dirt. Put it in here. Get some of the dirt. See, like this. Get you some dirt. Make sure there's no rocks in it though. Put it in here. Oh, there's a big rock. put a big rock down. Gotta be careful, no rocks. Okay, look right here. Grab that there. Grab it. Okay. Well, we got our first sample. Adelaide was a big help. Turn around and say hello to everybody. Hi. Hi. My little helper. No more. Put it back in there. No more. Getting dirty. Mama's not going to be happy, but that's part of it, huh? So we outside playing. Having fun with Daddy. Daddy's got to dump the dirt out. This is all extra. Well, I'm back in a plot right here that I call the kill plot. This is a plot where 3 years ago I arrowed a beautiful buck I nicknamed Junkie. Big non-typical buck. You probably see him on all my social media platforms. And that day it was snowing sideways and it was so cold that my camera would not work. I wasn't able to get it on video. So it was a disappointment that I didn't get it on video, but it was an awesome day. He came right into this food plot right here. Just a small staging food plot I put in to stage the deer before they go out into the main cut corn, which it was then. But as you can see, this tree right here behind me has got a stand in it. And the deer like to come up out of this big bottom where they bed. I've got some hinge cuts and stuff. And they funnel right up this trail where I've cut in. I've cut a trail and designed it to funnel the deer through this food plot up to the food source. So it's all part of the architecture, you know, just designing your property to maximize your hunting opportunities. And I try to do it in 2 or 3 different locations on a small property like this, where each location has a different wind for the area to hunt. So you're not over hunting with one wind. So that's just a tip for you. I'm gonna get a few samples on this plot here. Got the Whitetail Institute soil sample kit. Let's get after it. On to the next spot. Pretty rocky right down on here. It's kind of on the side of a hill, a little bit of elevation change from up on the field, but it's a beautiful spot. One of my favorite spots. I try to limit the hunting. That's one thing that's key about small properties is you cannot overhunt it. I wait till the conditions are perfect, the winds are perfect, till the rising moon, the barometer, all those things you hear. I wait if I've got a shooter deer. If I don't have a shooter deer, I just stay out of here and hope one moves in. So, yeah, pretty rocky right here. Yeah, I've moved to a different spot. There's a ton of rocks there. That's better. That's better. One more spot and that's pretty good for the small plot. Well, I'm going to get another soil sample right here, but you can see in front of me I got a trophy rock. This has been a spot in the past that has been killer for trail camera pictures. You've probably seen a ton of pictures of Junkie right here and a bunch of other nice bucks right on this trophy rock. And I like to get big rocks and sit the trophy rock on top of the big rocks to help the disintegration slow down a little bit, especially here in northwest PA where we get a lot of rainfall. Those things will disintegrate so fast. So I just try to get them up off the ground, help from them seeping, you know, everything like that. But it's a good method to use on your trophy rocks. Just in this little food plot, each shovelful, the color of dirt was different. So that'll show you, even on a small food plot, how much different the soils can be. Get it mixed up real good, get a good sample, try to get some of the big rocks out of there and big clods broke up. But it's some good looking dirt. Good mix of black dirt, clay, just some good farming dirt. Pretty lucky right here in our area. Bust open this soil sipper kit and fill it up to the line. Don't get much simpler. Fill to this line. A little more. That's it. Seal her up. This one will be labeled kill plot. One of my favorite little plots. Last samples on this food plot. Got it all ready to go. Now, just deciding what to plant in here. Whitetail Institute has a lot of options, and I'm really not sure what I'm going to do in here. It's been planted in Whitetail Institute Fusion for the last 5 years, so I'm going to probably change it to a fall food plot, something that's a annual instead of a perennial. So I just want to switch it up, give the soil something a little different, get back here and maybe give the deer something a little different. This has been a good spot. The deer really love it, but as you can see, it's kind of sparse. It's not doing too hot, and I knew it wasn't going to be. I knew it was time to switch it up. It's been 5 years and it's kind of played out, so it did good, and it's been a fun spot to hunt over the years. It kind of lays out with a I kind of designed it when I first got this property like 5 years ago. I put a hinge cut right in here to my left, probably 50 to 60 yards off of this gas line, and it's on the crest of a ridge, and those bucks like to bed on the crest of that ridge so they could watch the valley with the wind at their back. And then I came in and I designed a trail. This whole valley runs north and south, and this gas line runs east and west. So I designed a trail running north and south on the crest of this ridge all the way down the property, and the deer utilize it, and it puts them 25 yards from my stand right here. I've had so many deer just walk out here perfect for a perfect shot. It's just one of those spots that when I saw it, I was like, I can manipulate the cover and manipulate the terrain and really make these deer pinch down right by my stand. So that's one of the keys I found, especially when I'm out with clients doing a property walkthrough and doing a management plan for them, is I try to find spots where I can manipulate the deer and pinch them down even more to make them walk by the tree stand. So that's the key. So just stick with us here at Monster Game Management. We're going to have some more videos coming out and everything like that. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching MGM Monster Game Management. Please subscribe and check out these awesome companies. Coors Property Maintenance, Glen Air Company, Fields Custom Slaughtering, Ridge Raised Outdoors, Whitetail Institute, Redmond Hunts, Trophy Rock, Timber Echo Game Calls, Tractor Supply Company,